Okay, now we're going to do the calculus question, and they always do a first principles thing here. It's a place to get kind of free marks because you know what's going to happen. You just learn how to do it, and it's a real basic thing. You don't want to lose marks here. And you have this thing, f of x equals 4 plus x squared. That's your function f of x. Now you've got a formula that's in your sheet that says f of x, f prime of x, the derivative equals the limit as x approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. Well, I kind of like the way they do it here. They figure out, well, first I've got to do the algebra to figure out what f of x plus h is. Once I work all that out, then I'll subtract f of x. I'll get one thing, and that'll be easier to work with, and I won't have to write this limit as h approaches 0 10 times or 4 or 5 times. So I think I like this way. It's pretty good. Well, that's what f of x is. It's 4 plus x squared. What does f of x plus h mean? It means wherever you see an x, put x plus h. If it was 5x, you'd have to put an x plus h there. Well, x plus h squared, you have to be able to expand it. This binomial, you have to be able to do FOIL and see it's x squared, 2xh, and h squared. Now, f of x plus h minus f of x, that goes on the numerator, the top of the fraction. Well, let's try it. If we took f4 plus x squared plus 2xh plus h squared, and we subtracted 4 plus x squared, the 4 plus x squared would go. And we'd just be left with 2xh plus h squared. So you show your algebra here, and you write that f of x plus h minus f of x is 2xh plus h squared. Now that's what goes on the top. That's your change in y. H is your change in x. It's a gradient. It's all about gradients, the derivative. It's about the gradient as h becomes incredibly small, approaches 0. Well, we do one more thing. We factor out h. The h's cancel, and all we've got is 2x plus h, because these h's are gone. Now we can let it approach 0. We won't be dividing by 0 like we would here. Well, if we let h approach 0, this h kind of becomes incredibly close to nothing. It disappears, and we're left with the derivative. Then we drop the limit. The limit is 2x. This is the derivative. This tells us the gradient of this function for any value of x we want. The gradient at 3 would be 6. 10 would be 20. It tells you the gradient there. Then it says, find f of minus 1 plus the gradient at minus 1. Well, all you do, f of minus 1, you put minus 1 in there. 4 plus minus 1 squared, that's 5. F prime of minus 1 means the derivative at minus 1. Well, you put minus 1 in there. That's minus 2 times minus 2, that's minus 2. And 5 plus minus 2 is 3. That's your answer. Well, I hope it helped.